Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be covering natural gas and the potential that it has and what happened after the natural gas report happened today. So thanks for watching, and let's get on with the video. Alright, so first thing on today's list, Ugaz is forming a cup and handle pattern, but you have to look on Ugaz to see it because Ugaz has the overall price action, and without it you can't really even see it. Alright, so and then with the cup and handle pattern, you can totally see that it's just constantly it's forming a reverse cup. Ugaz is forming a reverse cup and handle pattern, which means Ugaz is forming a cup and handle pattern. And with the natural gas report happening today and everything else going on and the news about natural gas, I think that it's going to continue to go down. All right, so yep. Natural gas prices will go up just because of the summer, and we also had a lot of a cold spring, which means natural gas is going up because they have to heat their houses and a bunch of other stuff like that. So when to get in natural gas, so you're going to want to get in natural gas when it bumps above the 15 EMA, which is this line and this line. And when it gets above the 15 EMA, you're really going to want to see the curve of it all. And when you see the curve, you're going to want to know when to get out. So when to get in and get out. Getting out is kind of complicated because it depends on what the price action is doing at the time. And since we haven't even been able to get in yet, we can't see when we're going to get out. But I would definitely say at the top of the RSI because it's heavily restrictive to the RSI, basically. In other news, TQQ and pretty much everything is going down this week, and well, not consistently. Today it had a 10% drop in TQQ and it had 11% drop in SPXL, which is the S&P 500, and the top 10 largest companies multiplied by 3. So you're definitely going to want to look at that, but you're also going to want to look at SPXS and SPXS and SQQQ, because that shorts the market in general and is overall, especially if the market goes down, you're going to be able to make a lot of profit off that, especially if the market just goes down in general, you know. All right, so other news. I told you about TQQ. I told you about all the other stuff. Natural gas, you know, all that. So now we're gonna move on to other stuff that's happening. It's an election year, so things are pretty heated in the polls. I'm not wanting to get into that, but later we probably are, because that determines the price. Well, let's just say a Democrat gets into the office. People are going to be scared and they're going to sell off their stocks, causing the stock market to fall lower. And then if a Republican gets in, no one really knows what's going to happen, because it could be bad, it can be worse, it could be literally whatever it wants to be. So it literally just depends on what happens right after the election. But I would definitely hold probably a day or two before the election, because that can determine what will happen in the future. And then once there is a direction past the election, you can just hop on that trend. NQ, which is the NASDAQ futures, has been on an upward trend, but it has done a pullback, and we're not really sure if it's a pullback or a reversal, so stay tuned for that later. There was a pretty big drop today, I already said that. Hedge funds. A lot of hedge funds and large banks are predicting that it's going to go down and the market is way overvalued. So you might want to take precautions for that. And pretty much everything. I mean, just look at the market. It does not reflect the news that's coming out, which is really scary, because there's nothing backing it up. It's just pure growth for literally no reason, and no one knows why. So be really worried. So you should be worried. No one really knows where it's going to go. No one can make any predictions where it's going to go. No one's going to make any large purchases right now because they're really not sure. I mean, if they already made large purchases, they're already gone through, but no one's really going to make any large purchases until there's a solid direction up or down. And if there's news to support that, because literally all trading is 50% direction, 10% PE ratios, 25% chart data, and 15% indicators. That's how I trade. That's how a lot of big brokerages firms trade, all right? Just to see if they can get a good deal. Now there's 50% of that is just gone. It's out the window because there's no news behind it. So that's what you really got to be worried for. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, my guys. See you later. If you like this video format, like and subscribe. So thanks for watching.